Welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda, and we're on this planet looking for an artifact. And when I went in to look at the journal on this, wherever we're at, let's see, priority ops, hunting the Archon is one we're on. When I looked at this to find out how I was doing on this quest, I realized that I'm supposed to speak to Gil on the Tempest. You have obtained the spy's transponder and must use it to reveal the location of the Archon's flagship. Speak to Gil on the Tempest Engineering. I didn't do that, and I'm wondering if I need to before I can carry on. So anyway, I'm gonna go back up to the Tempest and see if there's something I missed. But before I do, there's something over here to pick up. Iridium. I like iridium. I don't know what I use it for, but I like it. Alright, everybody to the Batmobile. Get out of my way there, sister. Once you're in the Tempest, if you look over on the right by the speedometer, you'll see it says exit. That's to leave the Tempest, and extract, which is to head back to the Tempest. Oh, I'm sorry, the Nomad. To exit the Nomad and extract back to the Tempest. Now, I've got some mods going here. I got about 6 or 7 mods in here now. I started using a few mods that kind of make sense. One of them, you'll notice when I go to the Tempest and it takes off, it used to take forever. There's a cutscene when you come into a planet, cutscene when you go out of a planet that lasts forever. It's supposed to shorten those. And one of the other things, one of the other mods is Sam interrupting you all the time to tell you nonsense information over and over. Let's see how much it shortens this. Oh, it really does. Wow. Well, you still have a loading screen. Wow, it really did shorten it.
What's up, Ryder? Why an emergency meeting?
Yeah, good question.
I didn't call it.
I did. Got some disturbing news while we were on Kadara. There's some tension at the Krogan colony on Eladin. It's bad.
Tension among Krogan? You don't say.
I wouldn't waste your time with this if it wasn't important. We need to go.
I agree. Nakmor Morta made herself overlord of the colony. It's weird.
No. Our priority is the Archon. We have to remain focused on his next move.
Jall's right.
Well, it doesn't hurt to listen.
I know dealing with so many unknowns is frustrating, but we need to hear each other out.
Well, as long as we're pitching stuff, I overheard outlaws on Kadara talking about activity in the Ramov system.
No, that's the system where the Turian Golden World was supposed to be.
Remov? There aren't any viable planets there. Only an asteroid field with mining ventures run by criminals.
I hear Eladin's pretty rough too. Roving scavengers with nothing to lose.
Crap. No one fights harder than people with nothing to lose.
But now that we have the transponder, we're so close to finding the location of Archon's ship.
All right, well, you know, Meridian is important, but let's stay open-minded.
Our goal is to create our home here. You never know how something might fit in. Anyway, get Callow the nav points for both Eladin and that potential Turian Golden World. We want all our options ready to go. Hey, I didn't say dismissed or meeting adjourned or anything.
But you didn't call the meeting.
Meeting adjourned. As you were.
What a schmuck. All right, so just added stuff to do, I guess. We need to finish what we're on, though, is my opinion. Okay, we need to go speak to Gil.
Yay, more cans.
Are you sure about that, Lexi? We don't know how long we're going to need the rations to last. Even trading with Kadara and Aya, we don't have a reliable source of millions yet. I'm sure you'll find a way.
Okay, so a couple other mods I had. If you noticed that PB doesn't have a raccoon mask on anymore. There's a mod that takes the raccoon mask off of her.
Exaltation. The cat just keep asking for more trouble.
Really looking forward.
Gil, here's that Ket transponder. The spy used it to get his orders.
What do we need from it?
The location it points to should give us a fix on the Archon's ship.
Right.
Yeah, you can do it, buddy. Come on, I have faith in you.
Think you can figure it out?
I've been looking over the care tech we found so far. It may be a different galaxy, but physics still applies. Only so many ways of communicating across space. There. Give it a shot.
Did you connect the...
Shit, turn it off.
Great.
Careful. That is a direct line to people who want to murder everyone on this ship.
Well, you could have told me that.
Sam?
I have the coordinates. The signal points to the Tafino system.
We sure we want to do this?
Well, we kind of have to.
I know we're still getting our feet wet, but I don't see another choice.
I knew running off to Andromeda would be dangerous, but shit. This is dangerous.
Only if we die.
Okay. You guys got me confused now. All right, let's get out of here. Speak to Gil. Locate the Ket flagship in the Tefano system. Now, I'm confused because wasn't I supposed to do something down on that planet? I was going somewhere. All right, I'm going to head back to that planet because I'm thinking I missed something here. So I'm going back down. So I got a few more mods that I put in. Most of them have to do with nonsensical stuff when you're traveling around and people keep saying the same things over and over and over. And the mod author that
Pathfinder,
did these...
you have new email.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what that is. Anyway, most of the stuff happens on a regular basis. You know, when you walk up by somebody and they, oh, hey, it's Ryder. You know, it's they don't have to say that every damn time. All right, well, let's take a look at this email. The Asara Ark. Had a breakthrough on the location of the Asari Ark. Please come talk to me on the Tempest ASAP. Okay, let's acknowledge that. And then we got something from Sid. That's Vetra's sister, isn't it? Ryder, an encrypted message came from Sid. Says she wants to talk to us. Sounds urgent. Going to need you for this one. So swing by when you can. Alright. Boy, all kinds of stuff happening here. Message from Bold. Intel on Ket. Greetings, Pathfinder. My name is Raylis. Raylis? I serve the Angorian Resistance. Some of our scouts have returned with interesting information about the Ket that I'm certain will intrigue you. I will wait for you on Vold. Please come soon. Alright, we're going to acknowledge that. I'm not going to archive these for now because I don't know how many of these things I need to do right away. Okay, got a lead on Arc Natinus from Avitus Rix. Now this is the Turian guy, isn't it? Ryder, I'm hearing rumors that scavengers found pieces of an ark on a planet called Elidin. That's when we're supposed to go. That's where Drax wants us to go. Might be nothing, but worth checking out. Alright, let's acknowledge that. I had diplomatic efforts from Director that idiot, Tan. When we left our old home, we never planned on having to negotiate with an alien civilization for a new one. It's vital to placate the Angara and keep them on our side. They've opened an embassy on Aya, and our diplomatic team is already settling in. I'm counting on you to ensure our success. You've established ties with the resistance leader, the Moshai, and Aya's governor. Do all you can to learn everything about them and their supporters. The better we understand Aya's political structure, the more successful we'll be gaining their help colonizing Helios. Well, I already knew all of that, you moron. All right, I'm going to archive that one. I don't need to hear that nonsense again. Error. Carrier signal interrupted. Invitation. Unknown sender. I must be brief, but I hear my virus was a success and Sam is disconnected. Excellent news. We should talk in person. I've enclosed the nav point for our sanctuary on Kadara. The virus was only a first step. You could be strong ally in future efforts. Knight. Okay, so we've been waiting for that one, and it's down on the planet we just came from. So I'm going to acknowledge that, and I'll keep it in the queue here. Please see me, Captain Dunn. Please see me on the Hyperion deck to discuss a sensitive matter. Okay, now that's the ship that we flew in on. Something suspicious. Sidira Nix. This is Sidira, Vetra's system. Oh, Sid. Okay. But everyone calls me Sid. I know this isn't following protocol because who am I to contact a Pathfinder through their personal console, right? But I know Vetra will tell me I'm overreacting, and I swear I wouldn't do this unless I thought it was something serious. There's just stuff going on here that doesn't really add up, and people are getting hurt. It's hard to explain. Can we talk in person? I'm in operations. Okay, yeah, I know where she is, so... Alright, let's acknowledge that. Can we talk? Oh, that reporter wants me to talk stuff over again. The things I'm hearing, a garden world, a whole new species, you can talk on the record, you know where to find me. That's probably old news. Probably something I should have done to begin with. Stress tests from Callow. Quite the rescue. The Tempest isn't intended for these kinds of operations, but she's performing splendidly. Not that I encourage you risking your life for stress tests or anything. Still well done. I spoke to the Moshai when I happened past Medbay. She left an impression, I must say. Patient, but remarkably driven. It's easy to see how she withstood the pressure of torture and that place. Sometimes I wonder what my people could do with a bit more time to be patient. Yeah, that's kind of old news too. Probably something I should have already responded to. Let me get rid of that. Should be sleeping. Gil worked for 42 hours straight. Ship's humming. Called it quits. Get a little shut-eye, but I'm wide awake here. Figured I'd use the time to practice my poetry. Oh, great. Yeah, let's archive that right away. Never mind. You know how I'm out here searching for me true purpose? Yeah, poetry, it ain't. Helios, are you healing? Sheesh. Yeah, no kidding. Let's archive that. Liam, enough said. Alright. I like that. Short and sweet. Vetra, hey, writer. One of my friends from Kadara sent a list of tips for surviving there. It's most common sense, but there are some gems. Okay. Here's the important one. Do not mix quillia with other stimulants, and no matter what anyone says, humans only. Don't ask the unit bartender to surprise you. Okay. Thanks for listening to me. I hope I didn't come across whiny. Could my life have been different? Sure. Could have had a dad, a mom, a rigid upbringing, and great prospects in the Turian civil service with the stiff collars and the yes-sirs to go along. But what I'm saying is, different's not always better. I don't regret anything or what I've done to get where I am. Don't regret coming here either. So there's a lot of these things that are old. I should have archived them long ago, even though I haven't really read them yet. Must have ignored most of them. Culture exchange, we've already been through that. From Drac. Last time I was on Kandara, I met this Asari at Krella's who said she'd let me in on a little score. Apparently there's this matriarch who came over on the Nexus, only she died in stasis. My contact says she's next in line for the old lady's credits. A lot of credits. And get this, she says she'll split them with me. Trouble is, there's red tape, transfer fees, and she's having trouble mustering up the credits to clear them. Asked me if I could cover the transfer costs. I tried to bring Vetra in on this, but she says it's a scam. I'm not so sure. Seems like a pretty good opportunity to me. Sounds like a scam for sure. I'd go with what Vetra said. Drac, it was a scam. Do me a favor and don't tell Vetra, okay? Lost his ass. Demosha, I sent some news from Aya that she asked me to share with you. Under her guidance, officials are again allowing study in the Aya vault. Okay, this is old news too. These are interesting, exciting times, Jawl. She's fond of you, truly. I haven't heard her talk like this about someone in a long while. She didn't ask me to tell you this part. I just thought you should know. Alright. This sounds bad, kid. Thought I'd show you what Strux sent me, a transcript of an audio log that's got me worried about the colony. Sounds like Morta's cooking up something. Don't know what to think. Morta, stop arguing with me, Brink. It's payback time for the initiative. They don't care about us, but they will soon. They're going to know that I'm Overlord. Overlord? Alright. Okay, Mortis, I got a team together. Gather everything we need. No Krogan bows down to the Nexus again. Well, you're not even on the Nexus. Alright, so we're caught up with that kind of stuff. Let's get out of here. Alright. Turian are not dead. Speak with Turian leader. So we got stuff to do. Oh my god, there's so much to do. I don't even know where to start. Holy smokes. Well,
now orbiting Kadara.
murder in the Kadorian port, healing Kadara's heart, counting bodies, boosting the signal, better crafting, firefighters. Jeez, there's just so much to do. Let me back out of this. And, here, get. Let me look at the journal. What do I have to do? This is getting a little complicated here. This is the main thing right here. Those are priority operations. Let's see. We got priority ops, allies and relationships, Helios assignments, additional tasks, completed missions. All right. Meet with Raylis on Vold. Raylis, an Angaran resistance fighter, wishes to speak to you on Vold. Okay. Loyalty mission. Vetra's sister Sid is waiting for a call from you and Vetra. Now, these loyalty missions, if you want to advance the character relationships, you kind of have to do these. And I'm not quite sure if you don't do them when they come up, if they go away. Let's see what this one is. Ryder family secrets, memory triggers. Okay, we're always doing that. Cora Harper's Duty's Edge. Speak to Cora on the Tempest. She wants to find the Asari Ark. We want to find the Asari Ark. So, and then there's a Turian Sark. Turian Sark. The Turian Ark. And to that we have to go to Eladen. I'm going to wait on that one. Krogan Betrayal, talk to Sam on the Tempest. We can do that while we're on the Tempest. PB Secret Contact Project. We need to contact here on the Nexus. Alright. Missing Arcs. Find leads. Liam's on hold. Jal, find Thador on Havarl. Friend or foe. Okay. Well, let's take care of the stuff we can do on the Nexus. This is going to be kind of a mishmash of little catch-up items, I'm guessing, till we get back in action. Is that PB? All right, I don't need to talk to PB right now. Let's see. Where is, what's her name? That Turian. I get lost on my own ship.
Hey, Jal. Didn't mean to scare you.
What?
I'm not scared. 1 second.
What's going on in here? You look busy.
If I'm busy, my mind is occupied with whatever I'm working on, rather than worrying.
Whatever works, buddy. I don't know what he was doing, but I scared the hell out of him.
Whatever gets you through.
I'd like your advice on something. I'm making gifts for everyone. I have a list.
Gifts?
What are you, Santa Claus?
Do Turians like poetry? For Vetra, I'm writing a poem and engraving it on... I'm not sure yet.
Well, you've got as good an idea as I do, so I'd say take a risk, buddy.
Who doesn't like a personalized poem?
Great. Maybe I could just recite it for her.
Make sure I'm there for that.
Leon seems to like my Rofgin. I might sew him one.
He does.
Do Krogan like knives? I could craft a ceremonial Angaran dagger for Drak.
Well, I don't know. Sounds amazing.
Who wouldn't want that?
It's mainly decorative. Would you like one?
Jal, this is a lot of work. What's really going on?
I'm sure that I seem confident and skilled to you, but I'm not. Or I don't feel like I am.
Alrighty. Well, we're not going there. We're not going there. Well, that's pretty common.
I think most people feel like that.
I want to fit in. I want to make a difference.
And most people probably think the same thing.
My family is well known. Our lineage is respected, and many of my kin have achieved great things. I've never been one of them. So many older siblings and cousins who succeeded at everything. I stopped trying to keep up.
Right.
Thanks for listening.
Well, you're part of the team.
You're one of us now, Jal.
Well, alrighty then. I got into a conversation I wasn't planning on, but that's okay. Let's see. What's down this way? I can't remember where that one girl is. I don't think she's down here. Maybe she is. Sorry. I'm going back and forth and back. Okay, there's Drac. I don't need to talk to him right at the moment. Let's go down. There's Cora. I'll talk to her in a second here.
Hey, Ryder. Got an encrypted message from Sid. She has news and wanted to talk to us both. Connecting the call now.
Finally, I've been waiting for hours.
So you want to tell us what this is all about?
I was listening to Outpost updates and caught a message about settlers going missing.
Missing?
What do you mean they're missing?
They didn't leave voluntarily. No work assignments, no mining expeditions, kidnapped. I dug around, and I think I know where they've been taken. A cave on a moon in the Ramov system. Originally an Angaran mine, I think, but they abandoned it.
I don't believe the planet you're talking about is a moon.
Whatever.
What did I tell you about getting involved?
I couldn't just do nothing.
How do we know your intel's even reliable?
It's reliable.
Well, do I trust her? I'm going to say I trust her.
I trust your sister, and there's no sense in wasting time.
See? That's a Pathfinder.
Sid, just give us everything you have on this.
Already done. Could I come along? I want to help.
You know the answer to that.
Right, of course. Stay away from bad people, guns, bombs, Krogan beer.
Why Krogan
You did
beer?
good. I just want you to be safe, okay?
Yeah.
Why does she have to stay away from Krogan beer? I guess it all depends on where the beer comes from, I suppose. Okay, so know your enemy. Meet with Raylis on Vold. Well, I want to kind of finish up on this. What was this about here? Know your enemy. Get rid of that. Vetra, Nix means... You know what? I've been there, I think. Let me go check that out. I'm not quite sure if I have or not. I think this is like an asteroid that's got a base on it. Let's check that out. Sounds interesting. Give me something to do. And I'll come back and talk to the rest of these people. Talk to you later, Cora. I got stuff to do. People to see. Places to go. All that kind of good stuff. Hey, we're going on an adventure. You want to go? I think I'll take him with me this time. Well, I'm definitely going to take the girl, the Turian. I'll definitely take her because it's her sister. Sisters. Alrighty. Galaxy map.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Alright, we'll come back to Kadara. Where was it I had to go? Not there. Not there. There, Remov. There we go.
Honestly, that's a stellar nursery. Stars are born out here.
Oh, how do you know that? Alright, this is the one. I thought I'd been here before, but maybe I have not. So let's zoom in there. Alright, so this is the place. Let's activate the scanner. See what we have here. Landing zone. You can land on this thing? Are you kidding? Alright, let's see. Who do we want to take? These two. We'll take these two.
Wow. Look at all this. The Scourge did a number here, didn't it? To think this was supposed to be the Turian home, now the Exiles have taken over.
Cosmic radiation is off the charts, Ryder. You'll need to stay in the Nomad.
What good are these fancy suits if they don't block radiation?
In normal situations, they do. This planet's magnetic field was disrupted when it cracked open. No protection from a cosmic ray tearing you apart at the molecular level.
So, stick to the Nomad.
Well, it's a nasty
Descent
looking
engine
place.
engaged. Good luck, Ryder.
And the Turians were supposed to habitat this? Man, they're nasty.
Sid gets me so frustrated. I try to be firm. She pushes back. I lay down the law. She pushes some more.
See, that's your problem. Kids need boundaries, sure, but they also want...
Gravity's lower than we're used to, Pathfinder. Gil says you shouldn't worry about accidentally hitting escape velocity.
Nomad should compensate for the lower gravity. To a degree.
Alright, I still want to fall down some of them holes. What's that over there? Alright, we'll look at that later. Let's go to the mark and see. Oh, there's another one to the left. Well, I'm scared to go all out because there's some pretty big gaps there. Whee! That's kind of fun. There's some kind of a path here. One of the mods that I got, I told you earlier that I got some new mods. One of them is to increase the speed of the Nomad. And it doesn't do it dramatically. The speeds are increased, but not dramatically, so it doesn't go crazy on you. Alright, there looks like there's a bridge over there. Maybe I better go over and use it.
Suvi Anwar is correct. Cosmic radiation is unusually high on this planet, likely an effect of the Scourge.
Let's say I just walked out into it. What would happen?
Cosmic rays would penetrate the molecules of your DNA. Terminal cancer is highly likely.
Suddenly, I'm thankful for the Nomad.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder what Sid and I'd be like if we'd had a better home life. Maybe we wouldn't have grown up to be so difficult.
Difficult's good, Vetra. You took what you had and made it yours. That's all any of us can hope for.
Up, here we go.
If only you'd raised us, old man.
Haha, it would have turned out so much worse. Maybe a better shot, though.
That's funny.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Alright, do we have any? Oh, it's going down. We don't want it going down. Let's just take what we got here. Alright, you guys go to mining. I don't know how far I have to go, but is that where we're supposed to be going? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, let's check this place out. Well, somebody's out here mining.
According to Sid's intel, that's where those settlers are being held. We should check it out.
Alright, so we can't get out of the Nomad, so we must have to drive it in. Or is this an airlock? This might be an airlock. Yeah, that's what it is. It's an airlock. The Nomad's in there. Alright, well let's... do we automatically assume there's bad guys here? I think so.
I do not detect life in our immediate vicinity.
Oh, well, there you go.
Head in, but stay sharp. My sister may have missed something in her investigations.
Mission confirmation. Do you wish to... Well, this sounds a little bit sketchy. Okay. Now I'm kind of worried.
Looks like no one's home.
I swear if Sid sent us on a pointless search, I'm going to drill her shin plates.
Ow. Look out. I mean, I saw that. Holy crap. I bet that hurt.
What the hell was that?
Did I land on you? Sorry.
Ah, Nix. So good to finally meet you. And you brought friends. That's even the Pathfinder, if I'm not mistaken. My bait worked better than expected.
The missing settlers.
Who are you? Why are you kidnapping innocents?
Innocents? They're criminals. You helped them get away from me. You think I'm gonna let that go? Get comfortable. You'll be here a while.
All right. She seems to know Vetra, so let's find out what that's all about.
I need to know what you've been doing and who you've pissed off.
I don't know who that was or what she was talking about. I know better than to...
It's okay, Vetra. You don't have to cover for us. That was Merryweather. She runs a smuggling ring on Kadara. We worked for her. Vetra helped us get out of it. New lives, hiding in the outposts.
Well, they're kind of outlaws, but if they're trying to get away from the outlaws...
So you're helping people. There was no need for all that modesty.
It's not modesty. I didn't help anyone.
Okay. You didn't help anyone.
I'm getting out of here.
We've tried. There's no way out.
There's always a way out.
Well, there's a way in.
Ryder, you have to believe me. I've no idea what's going on. I'm going to get answers, but first we have to get out of here.
All right. There's always a way. Let's talk to this fella.
Vetra seems really agitated. It's making me doubt what really happened. I hope this all gets sorted out soon.
All right. So you said you were exiled?
There was some mention of you being a Nexus exile?
Yeah. I'm not proud of it. When we first got here, things were bad. Real bad. It was all too easy to start scapegoating the initiative. When the revolt happened, I joined. But things aren't better on Kadara. We're out there on your own. Thanks to Vetra, I got a second chance to do things right.
I wish I knew what he was talking about.
All right, something's weird here. Tell me about this Merryweather.
Tell me more about Merryweather.
She used to be some kind of military surveyor. Now, she's a gang leader and smuggler. Working for her was all right at first. Then, she started doing things we didn't agree with. But you don't just quit working for Merryweather. We needed someone to help hide us. Now, Merryweather's convinced we're scheming against her, or something.
Okay, so how did Vetra help you? Because she says she didn't.
You said Vetra helped you. How exactly?
Some of us were trying to get off Kadara. She must have heard about it through contacts. She reached out to us, made up assignments at the outposts. That got us free. We didn't meet her in person, only over comms. Maybe it was never really her.
Yeah, thanks.
Anyway, we thought Merryweather would let us go. We were wrong.
This is kind of odd. Tell me about where we're at.
How did Merryweather get a base on this planet?
She made friends on Kadara. Some Angarans who told her about this place. It was a mine or something. Got damaged and abandoned. It was perfect for Merryweather. She wanted to strike out on her own, away from Sloan. We put a lot of work into this place. Carved out a niche, doing things even Sloan won't touch.
All right, so what happens now?
Do you know what Merryweather plans to do with us?
We were always bait for Vetra. Now that Vetra's here, Merryweather has no use for us. And for Vetra, most likely revenge. Merryweather doesn't care for people who meddle in her business. Nothing good in store for anyone, I'm certain.
All right, we'll talk later.
There'll be time to talk later.
Okay, let's run around and see what's going on here. What's on the data pad? Prodromus is not exactly what they promised in the initiative pamphlets, but it's real close. Hope hard enough to squint a little, and you can just see it. The menial jobs are tedious, but it feels better than running guns and drugs for Sloan. Never should have been part of the uprising. Second chances are priceless. All right. Well, let's talk to Vetra, see if she's got any ideas.
We need to talk.
Yeah, I know. These people here think I helped them, and somehow Merryweather feels screwed over by it.
All right, well, do you even know this woman?
How well do you know Merryweather?
I've heard of her. A smuggler, not affiliated with either the Outcasts or Collective. Never did business with her myself. Kind of a loose cannon from what I've heard.
Okay. Why keep us here, I wonder?
What do you think Merryweather's planning?
Looks like she was gunning for me. Use the people she thinks I helped as bait. If you ask me, she's planning to kill me. After a thorough interrogation, of course. Sounds like she wasn't expecting you. Might try to get something out of the Nexus in exchange.
Okay. I need to know if you're hiding anything.
You sure you don't know anything about what happened here?
Ryder, I swear on my sister's life. I don't know what I did to put myself in Merryweather's crosshairs.
Alright, let's get out of here.
We'll talk later. Focus on getting out of here.
What I like to hear.
Alright, what's down here? A hole inside a hole. Whoop! Whoop! I did it twice. I meant to do this.
Door controls are not accessible from here, Pathfinder.
There has to be a way out.
I can open the doors from my end, but they're powered down. We need to get them going again.
Your end? Who are you?
I don't like the sound of this, Ryder.
Just get those doors some power!
Okay, well that was kind of strange. Who the hell was that? And how do we power the doors? Ah, what is this?
It appears functional.
No way to know until we try.
Generator is currently not in use. Alright, well let's take a look.
Now we just have to get this power flowing to that door.
And nobody did this before. Alright, how do we do that? Search upstairs for a way to connect the generator to the door. Well, okay, I can do that. Ah, looky here, there's all kinds of stuff.
That cable's not going to get power to that door.
Okay, these industrial power cables have fraying insulation and are most likely useless. Well, fine. Why'd you let me scan them then? Here's some more cables. Check this out.
These might connect the door to the generator.
Alright, so let's pick them up. Find a way out of Merryweather's prison. So we have cables. So let's go back down. Is there any other cables around here? Nope, that was it. Alright. Power cable.
And there you go!
Right, who the hell was this that's talking to us here? I don't see anything.
Oh, crud. Hacking the door tripped a silent alarm. If the guards see Galloway and the others, they're dead. We gotta hide them. The storage room.
Everyone, in here.
In where? In the storage room. Okay, everybody in here, I guess. Come on, come on. Now that sounds kind of silly. Are we just getting locked in another place? You guys go in there. I'm not going in there. Company. Oh, I have to accompany them. Great.
I'm directing security cam footage to that panel. You'll be able to see the guards coming. If you wait till they go by, you could surprise them.
This sounds too easy. Okay, there's one more.
What the hell? Where are the prisoners?
Are they gone? Is it safe?
They didn't see you. Stay here, and we'll take care of them.
That took care of it. We should check that the colonists are okay.
Well, why wouldn't they be? They were all safe and sound.